I'm actually getting a big kick out of watching these lunatics on the left pretend that we're creating deep fake videos, which they're now calling cheap fake videos because Karine Jean-Pierre messed up the word. And they're all running with that. Now they think that's the word because they're so embarrassed for her that they're covering for her. Deep fake is a term. It's a normal term. It's like this is a conspiratorial, major league, deception, a deep fake. So Binders gets up there at the White House podium the other day, and she says cheap fake because she just said it wrong. Well, now they're regurgitating the phrase cheap fake. Well, it's cheap. It doesn't cost a lot to do, but it's out of context, and it's an inexpensive way to fool people. Joe Scarborough, I can't make you suffer through the clip, but hearing him screeching with his wife Mika that this is all a lie, and calling it repeated use of cheap fakes to hit Joe Biden with, this is one of the funniest things I've ever heard. This is like me getting on the radio or TV and saying, the sky isn't blue, up is down, listen to me, believe me. You think you saw a sunset today? You didn't see a sunset. The sun really rose in the west, and it set in the east. Don't believe your lying eyes. It's extraordinary. They are actually pretending that what's truly happening, the clips of Biden falling apart at the seams, is like doctored. They're like edited videos. It's the biggest example of gaslighting in politics that I've ever witnessed. Karine Jean-Pierre is standing at the podium saying, that's a cheap fake video. And they're all talking about it. Brian Stelter, that guy that used to be on CNN, he's on TV. Oh, it's cheap fakes. It's inexpensive. It doesn't cost much. You're playing videos out of context, and it's easy to do. And so I'm dying to play for you the clip, although I don't want to break my rule. But I want to play the clip where they're anticipating Biden's deteriorating condition, and they're pretending that we're making it all up. Scarborough, I'm almost positive I saw this last night. Again, I'm not even paying attention to these clips anymore because I promised you I didn't want to infuriate you by playing the clips. But Scarborough essentially said, now you got to get ready. They're going to do these deep fake, cheap fake clips every day until the election. Well, it's true. Every day there's another example of Biden falling apart. Yesterday is the latest. Now, this is not edited. This isn't out of context. I am playing a 9-second portion of Joe Biden at a podium yesterday that certainly has gone viral because the world can see how badly he's deteriorating.
Thanks to all the members of Congress and Homeland Security Secretary. I'm not sure I'm going to introduce you all the way.
Oh, my word. Now, again, Joe Scarborough is going to say that's out of context. The Biden apologists are going to say, well, that's just a cheap fake video. The man is falling apart. He is disintegrating before our eyes. He's deteriorating in real time. Everybody knows this. And there's a part of me driving into work today, I thought, maybe I should just ignore all this. Maybe I'll pretend it isn't happening. But you can't. You can't pretend it's not happening. It's happening in real time. The reason, incidentally, there's an advantage to ignoring it is maybe they're stupid enough to stick with Joe Biden on the ticket. Maybe they're dumb enough to hang in there with this guy. And we'll win. Trump will win. Easily. Play it again, Christian. How's this going to go in the debate next week? Can you picture what this will be like to have Donald J. Trump on a debate stage with this guy?
Thanks to all the members of Congress and Homeland Security Secretary. I'm not sure I'm going to introduce you all the way.
You can't even decipher it. So, I don't know where to go with this. Do you want to hear the Scarborough cut? because the gaslighting is at an epic level. They're pretending that what's happening with Biden isn't happening. They're telling you what you're seeing and hearing isn't real, that it's a product of some kind of artificial intelligence, vast right-wing conspiracy to edit videos. That's what they're claiming. I mean, they're coming right out and saying it. No, it's not really happening. This is just absolute manipulation, and it's not really true. I'm telling you, something is really, really awry here